Hey, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was called me hitting the wrong button. My
Okay.
apologies.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So it was not your phone.
Nah, just not every day I use Skype, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
So how are you doing?
Great, actually. A little bit hungover, actually, because that's why that's why I couldn't do the interview yesterday because I had some beer drinking plans.
I
So
I
yeah,
totally understand. Not a big deal, man.
yeah,
I get it. Okay, so
yeah.
first of all, I want to apologize. I definitely jacked up the last interview, but on the upside is I get to talk to you again, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it. No problem.
So okay, so last time I talked to you, you were at the Hole in the Sky festival. So how the rest of that day go for you after? I mean, you were just there just to be there, right? You weren't
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. I was just there to see the bands and stuff. So and we had also a listening party for pre-listening for the album. So it's a bit sad that it's the last time the festival they arranged the festival, but it was a good. They went out with a bang,
Yeah, excellent.
definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely sad to see something like that just kind of go away, but I'm glad it sounds
yeah,
like it ended well. So
it did. I guess it's just too much work to to arrange something like that. You know what I mean?
right,
It's
right, and there probably isn't a whole huge amount of profit made, is my guess. So
no, exactly. So and the venues are even if it's full, there's little room for expansion. So
right,
yeah,
that's
no better venues.
okay. Well, and also since I spoke to you last, Eileen from the label actually sent me a copy of the new album, and
All right,
I
cool.
I have to say that it's very good, and I've been playing it a lot. So,
Yeah,
not the whole thing, but I've been playing select tracks that are my favorite
yeah, yeah.
on my shows, and the response from the listeners has been very good. So
Cool. Yeah, that's good to hear. I actually just received my CD, one Friday, I think.
oh wow.
Yeah, so we're not the first to get them. Actually, it's always the last ones to get the CD.
Right. What? You want your stuff first? No way.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
That
You have heard it.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
it's very good. And then I've been listening to some of your older stuff, so I mean I had already
yeah.
been listening to your older stuff, so it's
You
definitely.
haven't heard it before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
I'm a fan. I have
cool.
and the reason I'm a fan is because I have a fan of my radio show that requested you guys one time. This is probably like a year ago. They had requested you guys and
Yeah,
they're like, "You got to listen to this play this band for us." And I'm like, "Okay." And yep, I was hooked from the day one.
cool. Random event. That's perfect.
Yep. So, okay, so what's I guess, I can't my apologies. Some of these things I'm going to ask you are things we talked about quickly last time you talked, but I know that you were really busy last time anyway, so do
Yeah,
you have a few more minutes this time?
yeah, sure.
Okay, good. So, I guess can you just kind of tell me all the different members of the band and what they play, what they do?
Yeah, right now we are the same trio as we have been for like at least the last 10 years. That's me on drums. I also do some programming on the orchestrated parts, and we have Frode. He's on guitars and vocals, and also a lot of backing vocals and stuff like that. And then we have Axel on guitars as well. And we also had help this time. We have a session bass player,
Okay.
but he didn't do bass on the actual album. But he helped us a lot with like clean vocals and the choir arrangements and backing vocals as well. So have been a great help. He's also touring with us live now.
Cool. Okay, so
Yeah,
so this current album that you guys that just came out, where did you guys record this at?
uh, we actually Frode. He has his own studio now, so we've been. It's called Studio Borealis, and we've been recording everything there. We've done everything there actually except for the mixing part.
Okay, and that's in Norway.
That's in Norway.
Yeah.
It's like where we live, so
Okay, and if I
yeah,
remember,
it's easy access.
right, and if I remember too, you guys all kind of live in the same area, right? Real close to each other.
Yeah, we live in the same small city in Norway. So, but right now it's a little bit difficult to meet because I live in a different city from time to time because I study, and Axel also live in a different town in a complete opposite direction. So, and Frode also works funny hours, so it's pretty difficult to meet actually.
Right. Yeah, that definitely make it.
So that's also some of the reason this has taken so long now. But
So what are you studying right now?
I'm studying graphic design actually.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, cool.
And
I can't bet I can't bet all cards on the music.
that's right. You always gotta have a backup plan.
Yeah, it's good to have.
Yep. Okay, so I bring up the cover design again. Now, if I remember correctly, did you say it was your girlfriend that designed that?
That's correct. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's actually wasn't really meant for us at all. We had some plans for her to make a cover, and then she just painted something that just out of the blue. So, and we thought it was just perfect for the album. It looks, really old, and it's possible to interpret it in so many ways.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool. And if I don't know if you remember, but last time we talked, the cover, the art of a cover is very important to me. I think it says a lot about a band and how seriously they take their music and things as artisticness. And I just, it's very cool.
I absolutely agree. I mean, we haven't had so much original art on our other albums. It's more like photoshopped stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I have been making the last couple of albums CD covers like Blut and Norwegian Native Art, and it's like I think personally it's a lot cooler to have an original painting as a cover.
Right. So who has this original painting hanging on their wall?
Right now it's just in a notebook here, so
Oh, okay.
it's not on the wall yet.
Need to get that thing framed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Will probably happen.
So refresh me again. How you guys have been together? How long?
The whole band. We started actually in the beginning of '93, so we almost have like a 20-year. Almost 20 years now. So and Axel has been with us for the last 10 plus years now.
Well, that's pretty cool that you guys have been able to stick together that long, because it seems like today's age bands don't last that long.
No, I mean we had a break as well, but even through that break we stuck together with the other band. So there's nothing wrong with us working together. It's just perfect.
Right. And how did you guys all get together in the beginning?
It's like me and Frode, we've been neighbors for like since we were preschool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So we've always had a band long before we could play. So, and I don't know. We just random. I was invited with Frode to rehearse. I'd never played drums before in my life, so just invited me to a rehearsal room where they were jamming. So I just tried it out, and wow, cool. I was a drummer.
Well,
from then on.
That's a cool way to start.
Yeah, it's pretty random actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most random things are how the best things happen, though. So that's
yeah. Because what I was dreaming about long before that was actually to play the bass. For some reason, I'm pretty happy I didn't choose that. Now.
Okay, so the name of the band, I can never pronounce it right, so I won't even try. I'll just let you. But
yeah,
I was reading about it, and it kind of has some old mythology behind it. Can you kind of Just let me know kind of how'd you guys pick that as what you wanted to call the band?
Uh, I don't know really. I can't remember actually what the reason was. We just thought it had a very cool meaning. As Einherjer is like the fallen warriors who are picked out, the bravest one to come to Valhalla to fight with Odin. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we thought that it was just a cool meaning for a band of this type. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's cool. It doesn't, what so what got you personally, what got you into music in the beginning? I mean, what you talked about wanting to play bass and stuff or previous to drums, what kind of made you decide, what point in your life were you like, hey, I want to be in music?
I don't know. It's been like a dream for since I was just a kid, listening to Kiss and Status Quo and stuff like that. So it's just been a lifelong dream to play in a band. Really, I don't know exactly why, because we didn't have any plans to make music or
Right.
anything. We just designing logos and stage equipment and stuff like that. Long before we could play anything. So
So what's
I don't know.
right? So what's coming up for you guys right now?
Our plans?
Yeah, I mean, what do you got any? Seems like I saw that you have some shows coming up, maybe.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's mainly some Norwegian shows in November. We have like 7 shows
Hmm.
on some of the biggest cities in Norway. That's mainly it. Otherwise, we have actually a show in Moscow, of all places,
Oh wow.
in December, I think. And that's along with another Norwegian band, Vreid, which is like more or less the same brothers in arms. I can
Right.
say.
So you
Yeah,
try to when you're playing with other bands, kind of ones that kind of have the same kind of style as you.
yeah, mostly. At least we hit the same kind of audience.
Right.
I think, yeah, that both bands benefit from it.
Right. I actually, it's funny you say that because I talked to a band last week and they were mentioning how some of the recent tours and stuff they've been on, it's been hard for them to really get the crowd into them because they weren't the same style of music as like the headliner. So it does.
Yeah, we've been there as well. Actually, because we were touring many years ago with King Diamond. Uh, I don't know if you know the band.
Oh yes, huge
Yeah,
fan. Yes.
huge fan. Me too.
Yes.
That's why, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to go on tour with them, because we're so big fans. But I mean, the audience wasn't really too much into us then, so it's a bit older audience, I guess.
Right. Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been around a long time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun anyway. So
Yeah, that's cool. It's funny how I keep running when I keep talking to people, I keep talking to people and they keep bringing up King Diamond though because I just talked to and I can't remember which band it was, but they actually recorded their album in the guitarist for King Diamond's studio. So
oh yeah, but we done that too on 2 albums actually.
okay,
Yeah, not we recorded Norwegian Native Art and Odin Onsiol in his studio actually.
well, see
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah. Small world.
It is. It's definitely the more bands, especially when I talk to guys that are over in your part of the world.
Yeah,
It's funny how I run into people that know each other, and it's really it's
yeah.
cool for me.
It's
It's
like a
just
small community as well.
right, and it's cool for me because
Yeah,
I just love music so much, and the whole reason we're talking is because I love music and I want to
yeah.
help get your music out there. I don't have any little I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's no ulterior motive on my part. It's just
No, just like music, love music.
I just wanted to talk to you. That's all it was.
Yeah,
So
yeah, cool.
um so what are your favorite American bands out right now? Do you have any favorites?
American
Yeah.
bands. Oh, I don't know. Slayer. Slayer is always like one of my biggest favorites. Something I've been listening to for forever. So, and also actually, Agalok aren't they from the States?
Who's that?
Agalok or something?
I know the name of that band. I'm not sure where they're from though.
I think they're from the States. I think they're playing in Norway pretty soon, actually. Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely you can't go wrong with Slayer.
No,
I haven't met a metalhead yet
they're
that doesn't
always
like
safe.
Slayer.
That's the glue that keeps us together.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you guys are performing, what do you have like? Do you have a favorite song that you like to play?
Well, we always have some songs that we always have to. We feel that we have to play, like "Far Far North,"
Mm-hmm.
which is like a classic. I think.
Yep.
At least has become a classic. And we play like Ironbound. We always play and Dragons of the North. And other than that, we like just use like an eclectic blend from all our albums, depending on the length of the set.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, is there any one song though when you guys play that the crowd just goes more crazy for than any other?
Well, those three songs, I guess.
Right. Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that really bring the crowd out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we always feel that we have to play them, and we want to play them too because they're cool songs.
Yeah, and I can't even.
But we also like to play. Those are more rock songs, simple, a bit simpler rock songs.
Right.
But we also like to play, the more epic pieces. You know what I mean, from Blut and stuff like that.
Yep. Oh, I definitely do.
Yeah.
It's got to be amazing too when you play. You know those songs are really gonna get the crowd into it, and just it's got to be an amazing feeling though for you when you're performing when they get into it like that. I mean the energy you must draw from that.
Yeah, it's nothing else like it. At least like now we play like pretty big festivals down in Europe, like Summer Breeze and Brutal Assault and stuff like that, where you can actually hear the roar, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you said you're going to Moscow. Have you ever been there before?
No, never. I've never been to Russia at all, actually.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know exactly what club it is. It's XO Club or something. I can't. I don't know how it looks or how big it is or anything, but will be cool.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, you tell them the American Metalhead said, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, I will.
So you guys have been around a while, and you definitely have some longevity with you and your band, and just how well you guys have been able to, even when you're not doing stuff, you've still been able to stick together. What advice you have for like new bands, up and coming bands that are trying to make something of themselves?
In this genre, or
just in the genre, but definitely just in today's age of there's like a million record companies, and you can promote yourself so many different social ways now.
Yeah, I mean, use the internet for what it's worth. That's the most important thing, because I think first of all, it's extremely difficult now these days to get a record contract at all, because they don't sell too much albums at all today. So
right, and I actually know a friend of mine was in a band that got a deal here in the States, and it ended up costing them more money than they made. It was crazy. It didn't even work for them. So
yeah, but we know that's the same thing with us. We don't make money on this at all, actually, almost nothing. So I guess you just have to be on the road a lot to make money, because you don't make money on album sales at all.
Right, definitely.
So
seems like
if you have the time and are very motivated to go hit the road, that's the most important thing. I think play a lot.
Yeah, lots of shows and sell lots of merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise. That's might be some money in it, actually.
That's
at least if you make it yourself.
Right. And that's what I remember. It's funny you say that, because I talked to a different band, and we were talking about selling merchandise.
Yeah.
And they were having trouble finding somebody to sell merchandise where they would even make any money off it. They're like, we have this merchandise we want to sell, but the company that's making it is taking such a big profit cut out of it that it's not even worth our time.
Yeah. But sometimes it's the only opportunity, because it's, if you don't have any money to print these shirts, then that's the way you have to go.
Right, exactly.
At least in the beginning. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, once you turn into like Megadeth, they come to you.
yeah, and that's not easy today.
No.
No, at least not in our style, because it's pretty narrow to begin with. So I think it's difficult to be like huge with a band like ours.
Right. So, what do you think? Something that this is just me rambling for a second, but something that I've found just after talking to lots of metal bands and everything, I don't know, there's a real strong camaraderie between people in general when you start talking metal. I mean, the fact that I call
Yeah,
somebody that I don't even know, like you, and just start talking metal, and I feel like I'm talking to my neighbor.
yeah,
It's awesome though. It's an awesome feeling to be able to do that.
it is absolutely. It's like kindred spirits type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once you're at metal gigs and stuff like that, there is, you never find more balanced people anywhere else. That's my experience. It's like, at least here in Norway, where I usually go, there's never any trouble at all. If you compare it to other type of pubs and stuff like that, where you have a total mix of people.
Right. Right. Yeah. And
Yeah,
maybe that's not what it is. You don't.
yeah,
It's not quite as diverse a crowd. I don't know.
yeah. They think alike.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So anything else that you would like to, my Metalhead Radio listeners to know about you guys and why they should listen to you?
I don't know why they should listen to us. Well, I really think that our music has something for everyone, and also if they listen to a new album, it's very important to give it a go, more than one spin before they put it aside, because I think, at least what I've heard, that it takes more than one spin, because it's not easy access music. It takes some time to sink in, actually. But then you have like music that lasts a lot longer as well.
Yeah.
It's not like easy listening.
No, and
Hopefully
I
not.
totally know what you're saying because I've done that so many times where I get a new album from a band, and I listen to like I almost get like stuck in a rut where I listen to like the first 4 or 5 songs over and over, and I don't ever explore the rest of it. And then
Yeah, exactly.
when I finally do, I'm like, wow, I was missing out all this good stuff.
Yeah, those are the best songs. Those that don't grab you at once, maybe are growing a lot more on you.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, well, I'm sure you're busy, and I appreciate the time you took to call me today and talk to me. So,
yeah. You too.
and sorry that we had to do it over again, but
It's a classic mistake.
I'm glad I got to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.
It's almost like
So
it's like I should make it it's almost like do this on purpose once in a while just so I get to talk to bands again. No.
yeah, absolutely, no problem for me.
So okay, and one last thing, if you can make a couple radio tags like we did last time,
Yeah, sure.
because those didn't get recorded either, and then I can play those before your music, and the other DJs can play those before your music.
Yeah.
So again, make one, for DJ REM at metalheadradio.com, and then just a generic one for Metalhead Radio, if you would.
DJ Ram at Metalhead. Now, okay, what am I going to say?
So you can just say, this is Gerhard, and you're listening to DJ REM at metalheadradio.com, something like that. And then throw
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to crucify the band name, so you can throw that in there.
No, okay, yeah, cool. All right, ready?
Yeah, go.
Hi, this is Gerhard from Einherjer, and you're listening to DJ Ram at metalheadradio.com.
Perfect.
Perfect?
Yep.
And
then do the other one, just leave the DJ REM part out.
okay. Hi, I'm Gerhard from Einherjer, and you're listening to metalheadradio.com.
All right, man. Very cool.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And then this, and I noticed it was actually posted Was it posted on your site? I'll have to double check. But this
Yeah,
interview
it
will
was.
replay tomorrow, Tuesday night at 10 p.m.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I saw it was posted on our Facebook site, but there was no interview
Yeah,
last time.
right. So we've posted and then unposted and then reposted.
Yeah.
But that's okay because everybody knows that there's an interview out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, thanks again. Tell everybody in the band that greetings from Metalhead Radio, if you would please. And
Absolutely.
you take care and have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, right. Bye bye.